So that's that. And then, I just, what else? I think that, okay, so we talked about the euro. Let's talk about the gold. Let's talk about gold. Because I made a call years ago on gold when it was 275, okay, and did very well. I actually sucked because I said it would go to like 500, so I was only like 500 points off on that one. Of course, I didn't have a follow-up. But, I still like gold here. I like silver better, actually, and I own some silver futures. Believe it or not, I think silver is a gimme to 20. Have some resistance there, and eventually I see it at 25 or higher. It's like it's unloved because everybody wants to focus on gold, but it's really lagged the move. And if you look at today on a percentage basis, it's really catching up. So it's up 74 cents today. So it's up like what is that, like 7% or something. Gold's up about I don't know. Well, I guess gold's up about the same, right? 10, I don't know, whatever it is. So they're up about the same. All right, so forget what I said. But I think that silver is a good buy here if you're looking at precious metals. I really like the euro short story, though. I think if you short the euro, you're going to get stuck with a couple of times. You're going to get stuck with the possibility of getting squeezed, and that'll suck. It's one of the things if you do hold stuff, swing stuff. We just hit high a day, by the way, so we may shoot to that 1175. Who knows? I'm not watching the news, so I don't know what's going on. But regardless, my account's at high a day too, so I'm happy. Keep going, market. Yeah, we're gonna go. All right, so I like silver here. I own some silver futures. Cool thing about silver futures is they're cheap. I don't really talk too much about futures, but we do have clients who play them at trendfund.com. We're gonna get Scott on the line. Did you reach him?
Yes.
Okay, so we dial him up. We dial Scott up. Here's his number there, my friend. We're going to get Scott Littlefield on the line, Chief Technical Analyst at TrendFund.com. The other thing to look at here is energy. I think oil could bounce a little bit more, so you might want to look at that. This morning I missed my trade on OIH, but I loved it off the open. It's like $3 off the open. Scott and I talked about it. I know in the chat room they rocked with it, so I'm very happy about that. But I think that there's some opportunity, and this is an interesting market here for a lot of reasons. One of them is that there's some stuff that's really kind of lagged the bounce yesterday, and that's energy. You have ExxonMobil, which is down 3 cents on the day, right? And that stock has dropped like a rock since the oil spill. Now, one of the things I've learned over the years is that when you get that kind of news, oftentimes it leads to a nice buying opportunity. And while I think Exxon ultimately will go a lot lower, I think that certainly for a trade, there's some money to be made on some of these stocks. And I also, believe it or not, could see RIG and some of these other stocks really, really putting a move on this afternoon if we do get going. Okay, so we have Scott on the phone, Scott Littlefield, technical analyst at trendfund.com. Scott, you there with me?
I'm here. I have a bad connection. You're coming through.
Scott, that's what bad connections. That's what every date I go on. That's what she says before she hangs up on me.
Right. No, you're coming through now, just like every other day.
That's what it's like that old thing. That's what happens, man. I don't know. Why me? What did I do? What did I do? They go back to trading, man. You know that better. All right. So anyways, that's what I'm just saying. All right. So Scott, look into your crystal ball. What do you see? Talk to me.
Well, if you had asked me this past weekend, I would have probably told you that I thought we were getting ready to head lower. But then, of course, as you know, news came out this weekend that shifted everything, and we gapped up huge yesterday, and we held the gap, which I thought was pretty telling. So, I mean, now I'm starting to see some basing and reversal patterns to the upside, at least for the short term. I'm still wary. I still think that there are signs that we put in a market top recently near the end of April. So I'm not looking for us, necessarily to break new highs, but I do see some more follow through on today's action. Of course, we're very strong today, following yesterday's move. So I think we could see some more upside this week. But ultimately, I'm still probably looking to fade this move back to the downside once I get a good rejection signal. So I'm not looking for us to break the highs, but I wouldn't be surprised if we at least challenge them again. So.
Okay. All right. Rejection signals. That reminds me of my life. Rejection. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. All right. So all right. Enough with the shtick, right? Enough with the shtick. Come on. Okay. So tell me what looks like today. Now I talked a little bit about GMCR because I like this one. So we want to call it. We want to call it. And we want to give the idea. So, and I bought it. And I like this one because it's splitting 3-for-1 on the 18th. All right. So, same way Baidu. How is Baidu doing, by the way? I need to know. Is it doing all right? Because the people complaining about it?
Phenomenally well. And somebody brilliant gave that idea not too long ago. But we're at 712.80 on Baidu. And, of course, it's high from October 718. So, that's snapped back nicely the next couple days. It's right at the high of day as we speak, 712.80.
Yeah.
It's up pretty big today as well.
Well, it splits tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. I'm hoping it can get to 75, which would be 750. But I took some profits today already. I probably will take a little more. I don't want to get too greedy. When you're up like 40 points, you really want to, no, actually, we're up like 30 points, to be fair. 20, no, like 40, actually. 35, I don't know. We're up a lot.
Yeah, it's a great trade.
Yeah, we're up a lot. If only I had like $400 million in my account, and I bought 50 million shares. Right, that's what every trader does. They go, oh, man, I should have had more.